next cruise is with Celebrity Cruises, and it's on board the Celebrity Millennium.
That's right.
I've been very lucky. I've been on, I think, nearly 20 cruises now, and I've cruised with Celebrity several times, and I've had an outstanding experience. I think what I love, Gemma, is just the five-star luxury, the clean lines, the modern finish.
That's right. They are very, very contemporary, these ships, and just stunning and very big and beautiful. Now, this particular ship, the Millennium, received a huge makeover in 2012. With regards to food, which I do like to start with because it's so important on a holiday, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have got so many dining choices. You will never tire of the food, whether you want French or you want a bit of comfort food, and they've got everything. Now, also, the Aqua Spa staterooms on this ship really are a bit special. With these veranda staterooms, you get priority seating in the specialty restaurants, all sorts of perks. The restaurants are amazing. Everything, the entertainment, the Cosmos Observation Lounge.
I honestly, I filled in the feedback form last time I cruised with Celebrity, and I gave everything 10 stars. I really did, 10 out of 10, I should say. The food, the service, the entertainment, the accommodation, just beautiful. And if you are travelling to the Far East, you want to be travelling, in style on one of the very, very best ships in the world. Anyway, an amazing itinerary. So, Gemma, we fly from London to Hong Kong overnight, and we actually have an extra 2 nights in a hand-selected hotel there, don't we?
Yeah, which is really, really lovely to make the most of being in Hong Kong, because this might be the only time you ever go, and there's so much to see and do. So, for instance, you can get the Victoria Peak and tram and travel around, taking in the sights that way, which is quite exciting. Genuinely, one of the best things to do in Hong Kong is just see the skyline and get on another small boat and see it at, night. Yeah. It's incredible. And at 8 o'clock every night, they do a kind of light show, which I love that kind of thing. I'm a real sucker for fireworks or anything like that. You can see there from the footage, you actually could go to Disneyland for a day as well. You've got the Stanley Market. You can go in a cable car. There's shopping galore. Try some dim sum. What an incredible city.
And you are there 2 nights in a hand-selected hotel. You then embark the Millennium for 40 nights. You're overnight on board in Hong Kong for the first day. Relaxing at sea. And then we're making our way over to Vietnam, aren't we? Yeah,
we're in Vietnam. Now, Vietnam has become a real destination that's become very trendy. I mean, years ago, we'll remember years ago, it was Thailand. And Vietnam's really become a place that so many people want to go. And you're getting to start off in Hanoi, Halong Bay, which, if you just think... did you ever see that film, The Beach, which was actually filmed in Thailand?
Yeah,
but
years
actually,
ago,
look at that. That's what I'm talking about. It's that kind of scenery, which reminds me of that movie.
It does,
that kind of green water almost, but so stunning. These huge rocks coming out of the water. So definitely here, you want to do your kayaking, your swimming and all of that kind of thing. But go and visit the caves as well. Incredible. You've got huge stalagmites and stalactites.
I mean, this is an area of the world that I've yet to experience, and I will do it via cruise ship, definitely. I will do it in the next 12 months, I'm determined.
It's such a nice way to do it because we organise everything for you. You know, you don't have to think about getting there, or if you're a bit kind of nervous of going to the Far East, well, you've got everything on board your ship. You come off the ship and explore.
And I think you made a very good point there. You know, you're in such a safe environment.
Yeah. And also you've got so many sort of staff on the ship to help you with any questions and all of that kind of thing, which is really nice. But it's so worth going. You've got temples to visit and monasteries, and you've got a beautiful pagoda. So much to do.
Where next then, Gemma? So we've done Halong Bay, haven't we?
Yes, and then next we are off to Bangkok, OK? And now Bangkok, obviously, in Thailand, and it's absolutely amazing place. Hustle and bustle. Really, you won't believe it when you get off, like your senses will just explode. I would definitely go to the Temple of the Golden Buddha. I would go to the markets and do some haggling, definitely. And there's a very cool museum which was built by a man called Jim Thompson. Now, he was unlike any other figure in Southeast Asia. He was an American, but he was also a spy and a silk merchant and an antiques collector. And he constructed this amazing home to showcase all his art and stuff. So that's worth visiting. The Grand Palace as well, the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. It's all really, really exciting. So I'm
getting a real feel and taste for this, Gemma.
I know. This is a really, really wonderful cruise, isn't it? So that is Bangkok. And then we are going on to Singapore. And Singapore, absolutely incredible place as well. You can go down to Chinatown. You can go to the temple. There's botanical gardens there.
See, that's really interesting. I love my gardening anyway, but these are supposed to be just spectacular.
Yeah, and you've also got very famous Raffles Hotel, which you may well have heard of as well. Go and have a Singapore sling in Raffles Hotel. Really nice. Orchard Road as well. That's an area within Singapore where you've got 6 department stores. I'm on a bit of a shopping theme today, aren't I?
You are.
Yeah, but you can also do a really fascinating river cruise as well, and that's something that, again, at Planet Cruise, we could help sort out that excursion for you, and that would be wonderful. Singapore Zoo. There's honestly so much to do and see, and you really will feel after this cruise like you have done the Far East, so you've never experienced before. You know, you get to go to Hong Kong, Vietnam, Thailand and Singapore, and if you were going to arrange that itinerary yourself, it would be a real headache, wouldn't it? But this is the fantastic thing about a cruise. It's all organised for you, and you get to go to all these exciting destinations, which is absolutely wonderful.
And there were a few extra ports that we didn't mention as well.
Yeah,
that
you've got Chiang Mai in Vietnam, and you've got Ho Chi Minh, which is, of course, is old Saigon as well. So you're really getting
so there you go,
a
just
good
to show you
look around Vietnam. So there you go. That's your route that you are going on, and you're going to take in all of those ports.
And it is rather special, actually, when you look at, you know, just how much you're going to see in this one trip on board the beautiful Celebrity Millennium. She was subsidised in 2012, you said, so
yes,
she
it's had a huge makeover. Yeah, a lot of money has been spent on this ship, and you will really feel that when you get on it.
Now, to give you an idea, look at this stateroom. That was a balcony stateroom you're looking at there. We've got some great upgrades available as well. So, you know, don't think, oh, you know, you might necessarily have to go for an inside. We've got some great upgrades for just a little bit more, which is really worth doing on a you know, a cruise of this length. But we are going to give you £50 towards tips as well, all your return flights. And if you are able to get away for Christmas and New Year, you can do that sailing on the 17th of December from only $2,599, which is excellent at that time of year.
It is.
Isn't
You know,
it?
I think that as a family, you might say, let's not do Christmas presents this year. Let's just all go on holiday and spend a really magical time together.
I would love to do that. I really would.
Wouldn't it be brilliant? You wouldn't have to do all the shopping as well, or the cooking.
Excursion-wise, don't forget we can offer you excursion directly through Planet Cruise and save up to 60% compared to the prices you'd pay on board. I mentioned about really great deals on the balconies and the ocean views. Let's just show you, see the prices there. So, for example, if you go for the 25th of February there, the difference between an interior and an ocean view is actually only £100. And look at the prices of the balcony, even the concierge class.
Yeah.
Really good across the board.
Yeah, really worth considering, actually, just for that extra bit of luxury.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
But say, always ask our experienced cruise consultants. They are there to take your calls. Just ask them for upgrades and extra information that's available.